Welcome to this Football Manager 2017 experiment. I'm Fuddled Fox FM. Today we've got perennial League 2 favourites Portsmouth, and I've put them into the Premier League, replacing Burnley, who are the lowest reputation Premier League side. And we're going to see if they can stay up in the division. They do have a slight advantage in that everybody else is starting on minus 30 points. So potentially 10 points could keep them up. So 3 wins, 1 draw, maybe even less than that, maybe only 2 wins. We're going to have to see on that one, see how well they can do. Also want to follow and see how their reputation grows by the end of the season. So they currently have a reputation of 4,450. We'll see if that can go up a bit for having had a year in the Premier League, and see if they can survive in the Premier League as well. So I'm going to go on holiday till the end of the season and we'll take a look at how they do. So that is it. Season is done. I'm afraid poor old Portsmouth finished 19th. They had 1 win, 1 draw, 36 losses and a minus 82 goal difference. So it didn't go well for them at all this season. They joined Middlesbrough, who actually didn't even manage to get into positive figures for the season, and Swansea in going down. Just quickly at the other end, Manchester United won the league, Arsenal, Liverpool and Chelsea completing the top 4, Tottenham and Man City completing the top 6. So we'll take a little closer look at Portsmouth's results. And unsurprisingly, it's an absolute sea of red. So where did they get positive results? So they, quite early on in the season, 26th of September, they beat Middlesbrough 3-2. So that was a really good result. Obviously the result that pretty much meant that they finished above Middlesbrough in the table. They went out to Bristol City in the FA Cup. And there's the other draw. They had a 0-0 draw against Crystal Palace on the 21st of March. Just seeing if they took any real hidings. They lost 5-0 to Sunderland, 4-0 to Everton. Did not score very many goals at all. Did manage to get 2 against Chelsea though, which was good going by them. And 2 against Leicester. 6-0 against Arsenal. That's their biggest defeat of the season. So they didn't take too many pastings really. It was quite close games, but they just couldn't score enough goals. And really, can you expect them to, playing with a League 2 strike partnerships? So let's just take look at history, just see if they made any managerial changes. So they did. Paul Cook was sacked on the 20th of December. Ian Foster was in caretaker charge. Billy Davis took charge. He's actually been sacked now at the end of the season as well, so they're looking for another manager. So let's take a look at their squad, see top scorers and things like that. Connor Chaplin got 6 goals, 1 assist for the season. Attacking midfield centre or striker, Gary Roberts had the most assists in the season with 5, so he created the vast majority of the goals that Portsmouth actually scored. Take a look at the average ratings, and their best player was Michael Doyle, 36 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist as a centre midfielder or defensive midfielder. 6.76, so not the worst rating in the world. Who's David Ford? See, we can't look at this guy, but he's on loan from Millwall. Christy Elliott was on loan from Partick Thistle. So they didn't manage to attract any really decent players to the club. We'll have a look and see if their reputation has actually gone down. They started on 4,450 and it's gone down to 4,094. So I can't quite see how it can go down, seeing as they're playing in the Premier League, but maybe that's just based on their performances. The overall reputation of the club has just taken quite a hit. Financially, they've really benefited though. £81 million in the bank. So they're not the most surprising of results to this one. I think kind of expected Portsmouth to get relegated. Maybe a little bit more fight, maybe the odd extra draw, maybe slightly more than 4 points, but you can't really expect much when you've got a squad of League Two players. I'm quite interested though with the reputation going down like it has. I did think the reputation would start to move up just from competing in such a high reputation league. I thought that would go up a little bit, but it hasn't. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I'm Fuddled Fox FM. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.